So, we have with us today the long-awaited guest, my good lifelong friend, Cookie. Cookie, how are you?
Man, I'm doing great. How about you, buddy?
I'm just happy to be here, man.
Man, it's a great day.
It could be better.
We could have not been through like 8 storms recently.
Well, we could have. I mean, City of Cave City could be not trying to find me for having a damn car sitting out in front of my house. But it is what it is, you know. Life goes on.
Yeah.
We got a nice spot here cleared out. So
That's right.
it's
Yeah.
going to be
Yeah, I was
great
really
build.
I was hoping your car would have been here in time so we could pull yours up in my spot, but that's okay. Maybe next
I
time.
know. But
Maybe next time.
next time.
So, before I forget completely, me and Jordan have to know, how do you know Dean? And what Dean stories do you have? Because it blew both
Yeah.
our minds that you knew Dean.
All right.
Yeah, you know him as Dean too, right?
No, I know
Oh,
him as
okay.
Gunner.
Oh, okay.
So, there was one night, me and Matt Siddons was at Walmart. All right, So Gunnar went in to get something. I don't know what the hell he's doing, but he went into Walmart. I looked over at Matt Siddons. I said, "Hey, buddy, you think we could move this fucking truck from one end of the parking lot to the next?" He said, "I think we can." So he picked up the rear of the truck, and we dog walked that dang thing from one end of the Walmart parking lot all the way to the other end behind Walmart
Dang.
and hit his truck.
Oh my God.
He called his mom.
He did. We didn't tell him either. We made him sit there and walk around till he figured it out.
Oh my God.
Because, I mean, we couldn't really get it too far because it's S10.
Yeah.
It's not light by no means, but it's not really that heavy either.
Yeah.
You got to tell Jordan that story you told me about him trying to take you out to eat and doing all that.
Oh, so we went out to eat one night because I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go get some Mexican. You want to go with me?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah." Assuming
He would pay his.
he would
bill.
pay his own
Yeah,
goddamn
I
way.
knew. I already knew.
So we get out there, order, we eat, whatever.
Get a dessert. He probably does.
He did.
Yeah.
He fucking did. So, bill comes. I'm like, 2 checks. He just looked at me like, motherfucker. I'm looking at him like, the fuck?
Yeah. Like.
So, long story short, I ended up having to pay for his meal so we could fucking leave.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's-
terrific.
I've been through
And
it.
then he asked me, like 2 weeks later, said, "Hey, you want to go out to eat?" Fuck no, I don't want to go out to eat.
No.
No, where's that $20 you owe me, motherfucker?
I
I mean,
remember.
it'd been different if he'd asked, but he
Yeah.
didn't.
I remember I went to B-Dubs with him and I had to pay for his meal there. Like $30. Got the hottest wings he could, and then he couldn't eat them, so then he had to get the regular wings.
Oh my
So
God.
he got 2 sets of wings.
When's that time the server said for him to
That
stop?
was at B-Dubs.
Oh, he told him
Yeah.
just, no, you need to stop eating,
Yeah.
sir.
You've ate too much.
You imagine getting cut off on food?
By the person who's getting tipped by, like, he's like, paying your check, you're telling him to stop.
So more on the professional end, Cookie, you've been working in automotive manufacturing just as long as I have. What has that been like for you being in the tool and die side?
Well, it's got its ups and downs. Some days are great, some days are shit.
Yeah.
Majority of them are shit.
What do you kind of do at Magna, for viewers who don't really know much about tool and die on the die repair side?
Honestly, you just got to live it to know what about it.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain.
A lot of grinding, resharpening, welding,
Yeah.
all that.
Oh, yeah. A lot of grinding, a lot of welding, a lot of thinking, a lot of math.
Yeah. I'm sure you're like me and somebody could show you a thou and you can be like, somebody could show you a thou, 10 thou, 20 thou, it don't matter. You can look at it and say, hey, that's 1 thou, that's 20 thou, that's 10 thou.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like you just see it so often. That's how you measure, is those fine measurements, and you can actually see them.
Yeah, I always say I wake up every morning, I calibrate my eyes in, just,
That's pretty good. Yeah.
I couldn't look at a thou or 2 thou and be like, oh, that's different.
Oh man, doing this shit, you get real good at it.
Well, it was rough on me going from the standard system working at J&M, and then I go to Kobe where I'm on the metric system, and it's like it just messes my whole brain up.
Man, I do it all in my head.
God, I hate that.
Because
Standard
every
in your
machine we
head.
have is in standard, and every die we have is in metric. So every time you go to machine something for a die, you got to convert it all to standard, machine it in standard, convert it back to metric, make sure it's all right, and you got a good part.
Yeah.
But sometimes, it gets a little close.
Yeah, I could imagine. I mean, you taking those passes on a surface grinder, it's you get pretty close to your tolerances there,
Man, I kind of like just take 100 thou off at a time.
My God.
Let her eat,
Hey,
bud.
buddy, if that bitch ain't eating, I don't know what to tell you. son.
God.
If that bit
If
ain't
it
going
don't
red,
sound like "Wah, wah," I don't want it.
I'll never forget that video I have of you taking I don't even know. It was like
3/4 of an inch
Yeah.
pass
God.
on
On a
billet
Bridgeport mill.
aluminum on a shit Bridgeport
Dude.
that I rebuilt in 3 days?
Yeah. That thing
Yeah,
was
out
like
of scrap
throwing,
parts.
That thing was throwing chips that weighed 2, 3, 4 ounces.
Oh, yeah.
Golly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great time. He's over just sitting at his computer, just got the glass behind him. I'm just pelting that motherfucker, just da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's like a damn machine gun.
It sounded like hell was hitting the glass.
That fucking glass, dude, is so marred up from fucking chips from my dumb ass.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny shit.
Yeah, I remember the break room, or where people would take smoke breaks, was on the outside of that door, and they came rushing in there like, what is going on? The concrete's out there shaking.
Oh, yeah, because that mill wasn't bolted down.
Nah.
It's
So-
just sitting there.
He's sitting there just walking across the damn floor.
I wonder if it didn't tip over.
Dude, it's amazing. I didn't burn that place down.
I know there was a few times where I was running that Haas pretty fast, and they could hear it back at press 6. It was just eating.
How about that time you sunk a 3/4 inch drill bit straight through a fucking block?
I still have it. It's like this.
Yeah. The surprising thing, though, it took a chip of the full cutting, just
Yeah.
straight through it.
That is a good thing about being a machinist. Anytime I mess a tool up and I can keep that tool, I do, because that's a lesson learned.
It really is. I mean,
That's the
Yeah.
same with automotive parts.
Yeah, I can't wait to get my parts back from what's that, Cricket.
Yeah.
He said he's gonna let me keep all my carnage from my
Oh
TH400.
man, I'm interested to see that.
Yeah.
So he said I'll definitely have some burnt rings. We were just telling J&M stories, so I wanted to talk about the time you almost killed me with a dang floor scrubber.
which
Floor
time?
scrubber.
A floor scrubber,
Like
The
a mop
push one?
machine. No,
No,
like
we
you
had
get
one you
on
drove.
this thing and you ride it. And you
Okay,
ride
yeah,
it
that's kind of
a-
like what I'm thinking of.
It's sat about as tall as my truck. Like
Yeah.
that thing
Oh,
was
it's a big one,
Yeah,
okay.
like
yeah,
an
like you
industrial
sit
size
up
one.
on top of it, and when you're sitting up there, you feel like it's gonna tip because it's on 3 wheels.
Dude, we got one at Kobe's that's the size of like a Zamboni. That thing's
That's what
like
we got
freaking
at
huge.
Magna.
I swear, that dude drives. It's like the size of a refrigerator, but like that tall too. He's like, God, that thing's crazy. He'll mop the whole floorways with it. But yeah, that time that I was just in there, making programs, and you're mopping, it's just bored, and start doing donuts. I'm like, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
go
did.
Cookie, do them donuts.
Yeah, I did. I started doing donuts just right there by the mills, just ripping donuts. And there was one time, who was it? I mean, was it Isaiah that was on it and fucking knocked it over?
I don't know. I was getting at the time you were doing donuts, and then after you got done doing your donuts, you headed right for me.
Oh, I did.
I got a video of that.
Yeah, I did head straight for you. I wasn't gonna
I
run
did
you
head straight.
over, but you know.
He got it as close as possible. I'm like,
Yeah, oh yeah, I got really fucking close.
I swear.
I was gonna say he's gonna check it out first.
I didn't
you
even know where to go. What do you mean?
Well, you could have gone so you could
I
have
could have crawled up in my box and locked the door, waited to
crawled
tip
up in
over.
the damn CNC machine. That bitch ain't going nowhere.
I did do that one time that you blew that Sonic cup up. You remember that?
Blue Sonic.
Yeah.
Dude, so I wanted to see how much pressure you could put in a styrofoam cup before it exploded. The only issue was the lids don't hold that much pressure.
Yeah.
So what I do, I grabbed the damn duct tape. So,
Like a whole
end
roll.
over end, fucking all over it. And I stab a hole right through it with the air gun. And I hold it in the machine. And I just hold on to it and go. And this thing just swells. I mean, just swells. And then it sounds like a bomb going off. Boom!
Ice went everywhere.
Oh, yeah, I didn't empty it either.
Dang.
Why would you?
No, why the fuck would I? But, oh, what else did we do there, man? Oh, every time we'd come through on the damn cart, we had the profiler table with a chair right there. And then the big, long aisleway.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we'd come running down through there as fast as that damn little orange cart would go. We'd plow into that chair, and it'd go flying.
Swear.
And every time this motherfucker would get off the cart going, tooling, pray what?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You don't really know what factory life's like. That's pretty much what you got to find some way to entertain yourself.
Yeah.
We're there. I think we worked like 16, 18 hours, dude. We hit it hard at
yeah.
J&M. Like,
Man, I wish I worked that hard
having
for
a,
$12 an hour
Yeah.
as I do for the money I make now.
for
Yeah.
real.
Like, I would be in a much better financial spot.
It was not odd for us to have like 140 hours on a check. And we were going to high school too at the time. Like,
Yeah, like it was no problem for me to get off work at 5 o'clock in the morning, go home, take a shower, eat a bite, go straight to school for an hour and a half, run home, take an hour nap, run back to work, and do it all over again.
yeah.
I couldn't even imagine that.
I couldn't, I mean, as an adult now, I couldn't imagine doing it again. I'm
No,
like,
it's fucking dumb.
yeah, at like 9 o'clock, I'm like, man, it's time to go to bed. Like, I guess that's the dad in me. Like, at
Yeah.
8, 9 o'clock roll, I'm like, dang, it's
It's
like,
bedtime.
yeah.
Shit, I'm not even gonna lie. I still get up about 8, 9 o'clock.
That's when
More
I
like
get up.
10, honestly.
Yeah,
But
Oh.
I don't go to bed till like 5:30
yeah.
in the evening. you
That's
know.
that second shift. You're on second shift, ain't you?
Second
God,
shift.
you're on the worst
So-
shift, man.
Get off at 10:05, and then I'll be up about 5:30.
God,
I'll watch the sun come up,
yeah.
and then I'll go to bed.
That is what's nice about night shift, but you gotta have them blackout curtains to be able to sleep.
Man, I don't need no blackout curtain. I can sleep through a freight train. Look, when I worked at Tulsa, you couldn't get nobody up there to do shit because it's UAW.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody else gonna sit there on their damn phones behind a surface grinder. Fuck it, I'm gonna sleep.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. It's third shift. I'll come in here, listen to my radio, because all you really had to do was take care of your press calls.
Yeah.
So I'd sit there behind a damn Bridgeport,
Mm-hmm.
knocked out, listen to the radio. Like, I call Tully and K4. Let's go. Go over there, tell them, fucking pull that shit, go back to bed. Because, fuck it, that's all anybody else did.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do more than everybody else.
Nah.
Especially when we're all getting paid the same fucking wage.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's where you kind of lucked out staying in Tool and Die, because your pay scale's on maintenance, if not on a different one, higher.
Oh, it's a little high, it's definitely higher than maintenance.
See, it's like me being a machinist. It's like I got screwed on pay whenever I left Tool and Die. I did so bad.
Absolutely, you did.
Like,
I told you not to, buddy.
I know, but it was the way for me to progress in CNC.
Honestly.
And there are high-paying CNC shops, but nothing nearby, which kind of sucks. But
Yeah.
it sucks knowing I'm making less than a forklift driver at my plant because I'm not topped out yet.
Oh, that's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, at my job,
Honestly, it takes more skill to do what you do than it does drive a fucking forklift.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
I've seen fucking crackheads doped out drive forklifts at J&M. I'm talking
I know.
motherfuckers rolling by with the needle still in their fucking arm and the
No
rubber
way.
band still around their shit.
Remember that guy that talked about the monkey toes thing? Remember that black dude?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that guy was
The one that
wild.
was always cooking for everybody.
Yeah. I can't remember what he said about monkey toes, but he was like something about if a woman does something right, he's like, she does it just right, I give them monkey
I was
toes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That dude was out there, man. But
Dude,
he was funny.
was way out there.
I guess we could change gears a little bit and talk about maybe what kind of projects you're working on as far as your cars go. What?
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, what active projects do you have now that you could see yourself putting time into?
well, I got a '68 Le Mans.
Yeah.
That's currently half of it's on the back of this trailer behind this Lexus. But I got that, and then got a '09 2500 Silverado. We're doing an interior swap on.
Nice.
Was a regular work truck going in with Cadillac seats in the front, and then full center console, new head unit, new speakers.
Nice.
Probably gonna put a cam in it. Little intake, throttle body, long tubes.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing too much. I mean, it's got 300,000 miles on it.
Yeah.
So if I end up pulling the motor out, I'll probably do a little bit more to it. But
Might want to bore it over, 10 over.
Yeah.
you know what? If we're gonna bore it, we might as well take it 60 over.
Aluminum block?
Fuck it.
I don't think you're going to get that aluminum block.
We probably won't get that on aluminum block, but
You can
I'm
try.
willing to blow it up.
That sleeve might be non-existent by the
Yeah.
time you're done.
Well, look, the whole side of the block might be non-existent by the time I put the amount of boost I'm thinking about to
Oh,
it.
no.
You just cap them rings a little bit. If you're 300,000 miles, just leave it like it is.
Just
Them
blow
rings
that-
already gapped.
Just blow
Yeah.
that.
Them rings already got the mileage. They gapped a little bit.
Yeah.
Shit, it's got everything is gapped in it.
Yeah, the rod bearing clearance is gapped.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Put some 1550 in it, it'll survive.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie though, for having 300,000 miles on it, damn thing runs great.
Nice.
The only thing it needed was a transmission. I picked it up for $1,000.
What you got, 6L80?
6L90.
Oh, dang.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
CTS V-Trans.
Yeah.
yeah,
Or did
yeah.
they put them in the 2500? I
You
don't know.
yeah, they did. And honestly, I thought I'd pay a lot more for that transmission.
Yeah, I figure they'd be more than that.
Everywhere you look, they're about $2,500 for those transmissions. I found a guy out in Owensboro, bought the wrong transmission for his truck, and was just trying to get rid of it. Been trying to sell it for a year. And he had it partially installed in his truck before he realized it was the wrong one. Told him $600, I'll come pull it. So $600, I got a good transmission with paperwork for 60,000 with 60,000 miles on it.
Damn. That's a deal.
That's
Yeah.
a deal right there.
Yeah.
I pull up in this little Nissan Maxima. He's like, "Is it going in there?" I'm like, "Abso-fucking-lutely." Pick that thing up and I set it right in the trunk. I don't give a shit.
You are the master of putting like humongous car parts in a
Look,
little
I
car.
have fit whole quarters for the '68 Le Mans and a 2016 Nissan Maxima. I've had a full set of doors for that car in there. I've had a full set of wheels in there at the same time.
Thought you had a short block in there at one time too.
Oh, dude, that car has hauled like 5 or 6 motors. I'm talking fucking 2 or 3 engine blocks and 2 or 3 fucking complete motors.
God.
I'm talking intake to fucking oil pan.
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
when you ain't got a truck, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gotta make it happen.
That's right.
So,
Oh.
there's only one way to drop a motor in a car.
Oh yeah, how's
In the
that?
back of a car at that.
Not gently.
Well, no, it is gently because
Blow them shocks out.
no, that too. I'm just saying you can't really get a cherry picker back there.
Oh yeah, see that.
You gotta lift and set.
I couldn't imagine. I can lift a non-complete, like a bare block or maybe a short block. Long block, sorry, I'm done.
Hey, buddy, look, you just gotta fucking grab hold that flywheel, grab hold the damn
Crank pulley.
crank pulley, and just fucking stand up with it
I can
and lock
imagine.
it
Lock it.
and waddle like a damn penguin over that trunk, and then you just ease her down in there.
There's gonna be a day to where your shocks don't come back up.
Bro, look. So my
Carolina
cousin just
spot.
borrowed my car to go down to Florida. All right. Now, before he borrowed it, I had a complete Daytona Jack in there from Harbor Freight. My mobile mechanic tool bag, which got my snap-on impacts, complete socket sets, everything you would need to take anything apart and fix whatever the hell on the side of the road.
Sawzall.
Yeah, literally everything. Grinders, sawzall, I got it all. Bro, we
A
ain't
welder in
fucking
that
around.
bag too.
Look, there was a welder back there, and it's one of those shoulder strap
God.
Harbor Freight welders
Oh
too.
my god.
You got an exhaust leak? I got you.
Well, look, I could do whatever the hell you wanted out of the trunk of that damn car. I got to looking at it before I unloaded everything out of it. In the front, you got fucking space. And on the back, you got
Rubbing.
bitch was damn near rubbing. I was like, I wonder why every time I hit a bump, this motherfucker just kind of drag a little bit.
Oh my
I'd be like,
god.
that's why. It's because you got too much shit in the back of it.
God.
Had Matt Siddons ride back there with it. It'd be scraping.
Well, look, I saw that man headbutt this dude's car
No
Saturday
on
way.
the
night.
fucking hood. Like,
Oh my god.
so dude's car was already fucked up. I don't know if he hit a deer or what. But his hood wasn't as fucked up, it just wouldn't latch. So Matt just starts headbutting the shit out of it. Bust dude's radiator.
I remember that.
From headbutting it?
From
Yeah,
headbutting
yeah.
the fucking hood. Coolant goes everywhere.
Oh my god.
Then he gets on top of the hood and starts just fucking jumping on it. Looks at the fucking roof.
Yep.
And just drives
Oh,
his
no.
fucking elbows through it repeatedly. I'm talking the whole fucking
My
car
god.
just caved in like that.
I was there that night.
My god.
I was like, what the
How did he not
fuck?
break his skull?
Because that's a crazy motherfucker. Right
Dude, it
He
was like
is.
seeing the Incredible Hulk going to
there. He
town
really is. He's just, that man's
He's
something
built
else.
different.
in a Walmart
He is
parking lot of all
literally built-
places.
His
fucking
skull must be
different.
like 3 times thicker than most people's, bruh.
You know, that was the night we hit Gunner's truck, too.
Y'all hit
I don't.
Gunner's
I
truck?
wasn't there for that part.
We hit it
Oh, hit
around
it.
the side
Yeah,
of Walmart.
I wasn't there for that part.
Yeah,
I remember.
you left after that.
I remember him busting that radiator though. Yeah, and then dropping the elbow or whatever on that. Yeah, that was crazy, dude. I remember.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know whose car that was. That was funny though.
I need
Oh,
to see
yeah,
if
it was
Walmart
tripping.
has footage of that.
Man, there's probably a lot of footage Walmart has
You
that they
could-
probably shouldn't have, and I'm
Yeah.
not going to go asking for
You
it.
could make like an ad saying "Don't do drugs" to that footage or something.
Yep.
This is what happens if you take crack.
Yeah, but
Remember that one night we fucking... Oh, remember that guy who drove that single cab Cummins, white, jacked up,
yeah,
35.
yeah.
We shoved a gallon water jug full in his fucking exhaust pipe.
I thought it was a half gallon. It was a gallon.
It was a gallon.
My
It was a
God.
fresh gallon.
Oh my god.
We shoved it in there, and then we shoved a fucking rag around it. You know, get that good seal in there.
Yeah.
I didn't think he'd shoot it out. But apparently, compound turbo built a boost.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he goes, whoa, 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 and this fucking jug just launches out of the tailpipe, and on down the way. At about the perfect fucking angle, about 3 rows over, about, I don't know, 100 yards down, because we're all the way at the top, it's all the way at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
It launches and hits it right in the passenger side door.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, just covered it in soot and a fucking dent. You want to talk about getting the hell out of there? We all
Yeah.
said, fuck this shit. Whoa!
Huh.
That was the thing. If you ever seen us all scattered out of that Walmart parking lot, either the cops showed up or something terrible just happened.
Someone's car just got fucked.
Something terrible because we were fucking dumb and bored.
Yep, pretty much.
That's literally how that water jug come into it, because I got it to put water in my radiator of my 08 Silverado. It was running a little hot. Well, I used a little bit, and I still had damn near a whole gun. I was like, fuck it, let's see what happens.
I'm just blown away that you never went to any of those Walmart meets. With you
Nah,
being like
I
right
wish
there
I
by
did
it.
now, man.
You missed on so much. Like even that time
yeah.
that like Corey about beat down that old dude for throwing that drink on his truck. I don't want to start saying names, but I already told that story.
That was funny.
Yeah,
That
go get
was
his
funny.
big brother. Don't beat me up. Like literally Corey threw like a milkshake on this dude's truck, and then he goes, I'm getting my brother. So he went to the car wash, washed his truck, came back with his brother, and he's like, all right, who did that? And Corey's like, you really gonna do that? And nothing ended up happening, but it was pretty funny. Corey's getting ready to throw down. He didn't care who with, which that was
Fuck
Corey
no.
for you.
That's Corey Graves, though. He don't
He's
give
in
a
the best,
fuck.
dude. He is in the best trade. He's doing like towing, dude. You
Yeah.
imagine if
Yeah.
he needs to be a repo man, is who he needs
Oh,
to be.
yeah.
We worked on one of his
Fucking
buddy's
Corey comes to
trucks.
repo your shit. You don't.
You
Here's
see
the fucking keys.
you see Corey
Crazy
also
motherfucker.
like he's tall and scrawny, like kind of like me, but dude, he mess you up,
Yeah.
man. He's
Oh,
just
yeah.
he's crazy,
I
man.
think we tuned something for him or someone who knows him.
Probably wouldn't surprise me.
yeah.
I want to get back to your Le Mans. You know, you've told me so many plans with it. What have you finally set in stone that you're going to do with your Le Mans?
Well, I know for sure it's going to get a 6.2. Going to go LS swap on it. Now, I'm going to keep it all mechanical.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that computer. I don't want none of that. But I'm going to build a mechanical LS3. And honestly, I'm going to go for the sleeper look. Try to keep it original.
Mm-hmm.
Red and black paint job, or red and white paint job. Just white stripes.
Yeah.
GTO hood. Now on the interior, I'm going to do the white leather with the diamond tuck and red stitch.
Oh yeah.
You know, just pimp it out.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
I mean, you got to.
Yeah,
It's
I
what
like
the car
that.
deserves. I
Mhm.
mean, it's going to get all the original chrome it come out with. It come out with the chrome around the edge of the fenders, wheel wells, all the way down the rocker and up the quarter. So it's going to get all the chrome back on it. Probably do hideaway headlights just because
Yeah.
they're
Hey,
badass.
yeah.
I like highway.
But I want to do them on a chrome bumper, not an Enduro.
Yeah.
Mainly because Enduro bumpers are hard to find, and when you do find them, they're expensive.
Yeah.
So chrome bumpers are a lot cheaper, and I just haven't. You don't see much of them
Yeah.
with the hideaways.
I like chrome bumper.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah, chrome bumper looks good on them cars.
Yeah. Chrome bumper looks good on a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Anything older, I love chrome bumpers.
Yeah.
My
Speak-
truck.
Oh yeah, for sure. Speaking of like older vehicles, we of course have a F body sitting right next to us.
Oh yeah.
I want to know your story about Jordan has not heard it either of your third gen that you had.
My 86.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that car was just put together within like 3-4 weeks of, hey, I'm gonna build a fucking race car. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
So I bought the car for $100.
Okay.
All right. Now the car was rough. Floorboards rusted out. The trunk pan was gone.
That's weight reduction.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. See? You got what I was coming from. So the quarters, both quarters is smashed in. None of the doors latch on it. I had one of the doors welded shut. The passenger door was welded shut. The driver door had a chain running through it with a padlock. All right, that's real safe.
He ain't going through that chain.
No, you ain't going through that damn chain now.
Yeah.
Now that master lock, give me 2 wrenches, I'll pop it loose.
Yeah.
But it had one racing seat in it. That was probably the most professional thing about that car was the racing seat and the way it was put in. I mean, just real shittily welded.
Yeah.
Just, it's in there. I don't give a shit.
You ain't adjusting that one.
I mean, if you wreck it, you're fucking dead either way. I mean, the car's just going to crumble around you. There's nothing left of it, really. It did have a good frame. I did back half it, so it was solid.
Yeah.
It held up for the horsepower. And the motor was a 502 I got from a guy that had wrecked his turbo car. It was a big block Chevrolet.
502, damn.
Yeah.
Put the Haas in there.
Well, he said the car was literally folded like that.
Yeah.
It's about 3 months after the wreck. I got a hold of him. I said, hey, you'd be willing to let that motor go? I'd like to buy it. And he said, man, I don't know if there's anything left of that motor. It could be trash. He said, but for $500,
$500 for a 502?
you can cut it out and see what's there. He said, I honestly don't think there's much left. He said, but if you want to cut it out, he said, you can fucking have it.
Damn.
So $500, I bought that bitch. Brought it home. Of course, the turbos were trashed.
Yeah.
But they saved the motor. The whole intake was gone on it. Valve covers were done. So, put new valve covers on it. Took the bottom end apart. Regapped the rings for nitrous. New intake, new throttle bodies. I put 2 kits, 250 shot to it.
500 shot.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, I basically was like, fuck, I'm going to send it to the moon.
Yeah.
I made probably $7,000-8,000 for that car, just street racing.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was the nitrous or something got knocked loose during the wreck, but I sent a piston straight through the head.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. I didn't think it was possible
To go through a head, yeah.
to go through the damn head.
Launched.
I'm like full boost, like just let off the trans brake, hit the kit, and I'm probably running 6,000-7,000 RPM.
That's turning a big block.
Oh yeah, it was fucking just pegging,
Yeah.
and it just. All I seen was oil squirt up the windshield and an explosion. But I passed the light. And I made another $5,000 with that car.
My God. I was making some money.
Oh yeah. Well, see, it was
You
really
had nothing in it either. I mean,
No,
that's
I had
the
like
perfect grudge car right there.
Yeah, it really was. The best part about that car was it was cheap.
Yeah.
But the worst part about that car, it was cheap.
Yeah.
You know how hard it was to get people to line up with you?
Yeah.
They take one look at that piece of shit. And they'd be like, I want to see it make a pass first so I know where to go A to B.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm going to line up next to that piece of shit and they'll just take my shit right out.
Yeah.
But it was,
I can't believe I've never heard about that car.
man, I had that car for about 4 months.
Yeah.
It was very short-lived.
Yeah.
But it was a good time.
It sounds like
it
it.
was a really good time.
Sounds like it made you a lot of money.
It did. And had I been smart about it, I would have took that and built another car.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I had a good time. It's
That
great.
sounds fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was.
Makes me want to build a grudge car.
Dude, just cheap.
Fox body.
Don't even
Box
worry
body.
about if it's safe at that point.
Yeah.
If you're worried about, expenses on a race car, it's already not going to be safe.
True.
It's like you might as well just throw safety all the way out the window.
Bucket seats. Nah.
Fucking
Bench seat.
stock seats.
Got the bench seat.
Look, so my cousin's got a 72 Le Mans, right? We picked it up last summer for $1,500.
Mm-hmm.
It's got new quarters on it, new roof. Floorboards still need to be patched, but it's bench seat. So we're cruising down the road the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and he gooses on it, and the whole fucking bench seat just flies back, and we're
Oh my
laid up in
God.
the fucking back seat, and he's fucking driving with his fucking feet up in the air,
God.
trying to get us over to the road. We're trying to flip this bench seat back up.
God.
So we finally get it over. We make it over to our paws, weld the seat back down a little bit. And he's still driving that damn car.
God.
He said, "Well, it's the second car for right now." He's like, "I put floorboards in it later."
You have a do. Got them Fred Flintstone floorboards.
Hey man, that 68's got Fred Flintstone floorboards.
Hey, it's hard to find like a 60s body style car that don't have like rusted floor pans. It kind of sucks.
Yeah.
My dad's truck's not too far.
That's where it's nice, knowing how to weld. You can really fabricate your own stuff,
So the best thing to do is just to buy reman floor pans
And weld them in.
and weld them in.
So
Yeah.
do they make kits that are like replacement of that exact car? Because I feel like
Yeah.
those would probably
They
be
do
way
that
more
for
expensive.
everything.
Yeah.
I'm sure those are high dollar though.
Dude,
Not really that high.
so the highest thing about it is the fucking freight.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can see that. I bet
So
it's heavy.
you'll pay. I can get all the way from the firewall to the back where it starts to go up for the back seat.
Okay, so at the end of the tunnel
Yeah.
in the cab. Okay.
From the rocker to the tunnel for both sides,
Mhm.
$170 a piece.
Okay, so that ain't crazy bad. I'm
No,
sure the
that's
freight
not
though
bad.
is probably.
Freight's $300.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's where they get you at. Might as well go pick it up.
So for as much shit as I'm going to order coming out of Austin, Texas, I am going to go pick it up.
Yeah.
I'm not paying the freight because honestly, I'm gonna order a new core support, new hood,
Yeah.
floor pans, trunk pan, new inner fender wheels, and then honestly, I'm thinking about doing a new K member, new drop-in K
Yeah.
member.
I mean, if you're already tearing it down that far, I'd just do everything. It's gonna be a brand new car by the time you get done.
Oh, it
with
is. Well, the goal is for it to be a old car that drives like a brand new car.
Oh yeah, that's everybody's dream, having an old car
Yeah.
that drives like a new car.
Yeah, and honestly, the rear end I'll probably do a 4-link setup.
Okay.
You know,
So you trying to put it on the drag strip too?
man, it's going to have the 6.2 in it,
Yeah.
and if you already know me,
I mean, that car's
if
gonna
I'm
be
gonna,
heavy though.
if I'm gonna
Sauce.
throw
Yeah.
an LS in it, I'm gonna throw a turbo behind it.
Yeah, I mean that car's
That
gonna be
top ring
heavy.
gap's gonna be 55. Nah, it'll be like 30.
Yeah, that car. I'd be curious to see how much that car weighs. It's probably pretty heavy. Is it a 4-door or 2-door?
It's a 2-door.
Yeah, I bet that car's still super heavy.
It's about 3,000 pounds.
Really?
That ain't nothing.
Yeah, that ain't nothing
Let's
at all.
look it up because I'm curious now.
I bet you
Our
ain't got
cars are
service.
4,000.
Because in all honesty, I mean, even while
I mean, that weighs 4,000 pounds.
I want to put it on the track, it's still going to be a full custom car
Yeah.
with full interior.
car.
So,
I think
yeah.
a lot of people underestimate how much the old cars weigh, and a lot of people underestimate how much new cars weigh.
Old cars usually weigh more.
Yeah.
You got a lot more
All
insulation,
steel. Yeah.
a lot more wiring,
Mm-hmm.
modules,
Yeah.
creature comforts.
Yeah.
It
I
adds
mean,
up.
dude, I was just the rear seat in my the 82. I was moving it, dude. It's like I was like, why is this so heavy? Like seats are so heavy for what people don't think they are. I mean, you weight
That's
reduce.
why mine don't got a rear seat.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of weight reduction just to get what you don't need out of the interior. Simple stuff like seats, like center console stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Dash.
Yeah, the carpet, dude. I'm running away how much that carpet is. Carpet's heavy, man.
For sure.
Man, the
It's
center
dense.
console on its 68 don't weigh nothing.
Really.
Maybe
I'm sure it's all plastic though, ain't it?
it is.
Yeah.
It'll weigh a little bit more once I get it rewrapped
Mm-hmm.
because they originally come out with like a vinyl wrap on it,
Yeah.
and of course it's going to get wrapped in that white leather with the diamond.
Oh,
tip as
yeah.
well. And
You're
then
gonna be
hauling.
winning car shows, dude.
And then I'm gonna have a buddy of mine make me a new wooden steering wheel because I just can't
That's
find.
nice.
God.
I can't find an original GTO wheel.
Yes.
I want that nice wood grain.
That's what I was telling Jordan about that 50 Wayfarer that we got out there. It's just my grandpa had to stop building it because they're just like, they didn't make many. There's not many left, like as far as parts go.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to see your Le Mans come together. I hope you can get after it
I'm hoping to.
because that's you don't see many of those.
It makes me want to get the C10.
You know what? My cousin, he had a 68 Le Mans back in high school. Got it done about 3-4 months later. He got on it after getting his head work done on it.
Yeah.
And it was a numbers matching car. 60,000 original miles on it.
Jeez.
And he's doing about 120 mile an hour. And his brakes locked up on all 4 corners. He went to cut the turn, slowed down, and it just locked up. And so he hit these 2 tree stumps the day before it was full of trees. Smacked the left quarter panel, smacked the right quarter panel. The back glass flew out of the car.
Oh, man.
Flew way the fuck up and landed in the field over. The only reason his trunk lid is still good is it fucking blew up from the air and shit. Just ripped the latch out of it.
That's something me and him were just talking about is like stuff like glass. Glass is so hard to get a hold of for those old cars. Are you having to get glass for your Le Mans?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta get on it.
Have you even looked into it yet? How much glass is going to cost you?
It's honestly not that bad.
Really?
Probably not bad for that car.
You can go on OPGI,
Uh-huh.
and it's Original Parts Group. They do everything A-body.
Oh, okay.
So you can go on there, get all your floor pans, your interior kits, your glass, patch panels, everything. I mean, you damn near build a whole car from it.
Yeah.
That's where I would go to order a bunch of stuff, or A to Z.
Yeah. Or Rock Auto might have some stuff. A lot of people
They
use Rock
got
Auto.
a little bit.
Yeah.
But as far as like, if I was going to order my patch panels right now, I'd go through A to Z because they got the best fitting.
Yeah.
Their patch panels and their replacement floor pans, quarters have the best lineup and are the most comparable to stock.
Yeah.
Which then again, nothing beats new old stock.
Yeah.
You can always find new old stock. That's the best shit to have.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But find new old stock now, you ain't really.
Yeah. Especially for some in the 60s, man. Someone's done copped all that up.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I found a set of new old stock quarter panels, package tray, everything to redo the whole back end of one of them cars. Guy wanted $25,000 for all of it.
Oh my God.
Which, if you were going to do a Concorde restoration,
I mean, that would be the right way.
on a dang important GTO,
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it on just your run of the mill.
Nah, like a Judge or something.
It would
that's
have to
matching.
be a special VIN.
Yeah.
I would do it on that.
Yeah,
that
for
would
sure.
be the car that would need those parts.
Yeah.
But for what I'm doing, shit.
You're one of 30,000 car. Don't need something
Yeah.
real special.
Yeah.
You know?
Or like my cousin, he's got the same one that wrecked that 68 Le Mans. He's got a 68 Tempest custom. It's a 1 year only car. I think they made like 15,000 of them. But out of 15,000, his is one of 50.
Dang.
It's supposed to be bucket seat. It's bench seat. It's supposed to be floor shift. It's column shift.
It's been done.
Yeah.
Unchanged up.
No, it's all original.
Oh, okay.
Nothing's been changed on that car since the day it rolled out.
Dang.
He's got the original California license plates because it was made in Michigan, Pontiac, Michigan, shipped out west to Cali, and then made its way back here to Kentucky through the years.
Yeah.
But it's a great running car. It runs great. You can fire it right up. It's got 68,000 miles on it.
Dang.
He's got new quarters on it, new trunk pan, Needs to put new floorboards in it. It's got a new roof on it. But he's got that car, and he's got a 68 GTO or 69 GTO. Needs a full floor pan and a little bit of lower quarter work on it in the trunk pan. But it's sitting up on a rack rotisserie.
Oh yeah,
So
I've seen those.
yeah,
They're nice if you're doing something like that.
Oh yeah, and then my uncle's got a 68 GTO that he's had since he was 17, 18. And it was a running, driving car about 10 years ago.
Y'all big Pontiac family.
Yeah, it
Oh,
sounds
yeah.
like it.
My other cousin, he's got a 68 Firebird. It's got new quarters, new floorboards, new trunk pan, inner outer wheel houses.
I love those, man.
And I almost forgot. My cousin's got all the Tempest and the other Le Manses. He also recently bought him a Firebird.
Dang.
Yeah. It's got new quarters on it, everything.
Mm-hmm.
It basically needs paint job, interior. They gave $4,000 for it.
Well,
Can't be mad at that.
No,
I love those Firebirds, man. They're so clean.
Yeah.
they really are. You know, a lot of people, it's a damn shame, a lot of people will take those Firebirds and rebody them as a Camaro.
What? But they
Yeah.
look better than a Camaro, in my opinion.
Yeah. But it's not a Camaro. Everybody wants a fucking Camaro.
I'd rather have the Firebird.
It's like my guy over at A to Z, he was telling me, man, everybody's thinking about discontinuing these Firebird parts. You know, nobody's buying these Firebirds. And I said, it's not that nobody's buying them, it's that everybody's rebodying them.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 4 of them on Facebook the other day.
I have seen that before. It sucks.
Yeah. And basically, it's pretty easy to rebody it. Different set of quarters, different trunk lid, different doors. Doors might actually be the same.
The hood and the front bumper are different too, aren't they?
Yeah, hood, front bumper, and fenders.
And basically all the body panels, pretty much.
Yeah, it's just the body
Just
panels.
bolt them in.
Mm-hmm.
And majority of the time, you're going to replace the quarters anyways.
Yeah.
So, and the deck lids, they tend to rust out around the frame and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right when that drip rail.
Yeah.
So a lot of people just buy new ones of those. And honestly, you can get a new set. New fenders are about $500 a piece. Hood's about $500. Set of doors $500 a piece. Deck lid's about $300. Quarters will run you about $1,500 a piece for full quarters.
I mean, for $7,000 and you got like a brand new body though. I mean, that's not much.
No.
Yeah, that's what I tell everybody. It don't cost much to restore these old cars.
Paint's probably the most expensive part.
Yeah.
The most expensive part about it is not knowing how to do it.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know how to do it and you got to pay somebody to do
They're going to charge.
they're going to charge $100, $200 on the hour,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
which they have every right to.
Yeah.
It takes a skill level to do it and make it look right.
Yeah. For sure. Body work especially is hard.
Body work is a motherfucker. But
I'll never do body work.
man,
You
my
can
Uncle
get me-
Not
Gary,
for
he's
me.
been doing it since he was a teenager. He's old as shit now. I can't tell you how old he is because I ain't got a clue. But
These old body guys, man, they can.
dude,
They
let me
build
tell you
different.
something.
Yeah.
He is. He's a roofer. He's
Roofer
old as
too.
hell. Damn, he'll work out there roofing houses, roofing building or factories, flat roofing, whatever. Be 120, 130 degrees up on that damn roof, plus the sun, plus the reflection,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Hot as fuck. He's up there out working people our age.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I mean, you look at that guy that used to work at Independence. I don't think he does it anymore. That old guy that
yeah.
he'd weld no hood on or nothing. He'd just be
All the
Cigarette
radiation.
he just you looking right at it like it's the sun.
All the infrared radiation.
That dude could probably do a stare down with the sun. He could sit there and watch it just all day.
I'm watching.
Motherfucker's got skin cancer on his eyes. Oh fuck! But
Never has to
Yeah,
take
he-
his contacts out. They're melted into his eyeballs.
Literally melted in there. But yeah, man, my Uncle Gary, he's a hell of a body man.
Yeah.
He can make floorboards, any piece you need for a car.
You know
He can
Bradley,
look at it
don't
and
you?
Just make it. Yeah.
Yeah, Bradley, he's pretty good with paint. He's like the first young guy I've seen that's like, I would trust
Bradley,
doing my own stuff.
I don't paint something.
I'd love to have him to do my own painting, but
Yeah, paint ain't too bad.
yeah, it
It's-
definitely takes an eye for sure.
It does. It takes, and even if you fuck it up, there's always a way to fix it.
Yeah.
There's always another coat
Like-
to be added.
You can't tell me you can't paint something outside and make it just as good as something painted in the shop.
I've seen
It
some
might
good rattle
take a
can
little
jobs.
work,
Yeah.
but it'll look just as good as something painted in a ventilated, air purified room.
I
All
want
you
to,
gotta do is cut and buff.
before we get off here, speaking of bad paint, I have to have you tell Jordan about your
The
1LE.
1LE, yeah.
Yep. Jordan gets sick to his stomach hearing about your 1LE.
Man, I'd love to have.
Man, I
Recaro
wish I had that
1LE.
car back. 10 grand for that damn thing. 2014.
Had one
2SS.
Recaros, right?
Yeah.
Those go for $3,000 a piece.
Yeah,
no,
Leachman
per
fucked me
set.
on that car.
Man, I've looked and looked for a set of those seats.
I honestly wouldn't do business with Leachman if they were the last fucking car dealership on earth. And my life depended on it.
Okay.
Like, if they had a gun to my fucking shit and was like, hey, you gonna buy a car from here? I'd be like, fucking pull the trigger, bitch. Let's do it.
Oh my God.
It's like, I'm getting fucked either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
would-
can't. Whoever owned that car before, man, like God.
Dude, it was his insurance agent. He owned his own insurance company.
Was he the one that painted it too?
Absolutely.
What was it painted with?
Fucking oil-based house paint.
Damn.
Bro, so he had originally took it to this place and had a liquid vinyl wrap done on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I guess they just ran the shit out of it. Like, fucking god-awful. And him being the fucking book-smart dumbass he was, said, fuck it, I know how to paint a car like a house. So this bitch grabbed a roller and a paintbrush, went to Lowe's, fuck the masking tape, dog. We just gonna dip our brush in that bucket and slather that shit on there.
He painted the
Oh,
vent hood, the headlights, the side
Dude,
markers.
everything was painted, and it was painted that thick all over the car. I did probably, I'd say at least 100, 300 pounds in weight reduction just in fucking knocking the paint off with a pressure washer.
Yeah, it's a wonder if like the pressure wash, the car wash place didn't fine you for making that much of a mess out of their wash
yeah.
booth.
Yeah, eventually, like, their shit just wasn't powerful enough, so I went and bought a 3,000 PSI and just started knocking that shit off there.
It's a wonder.
But then it got cold, so it really didn't work as well. So I was kind of waiting until summer, but
how much?
then I had some shit happen and got rid of the car.
How much did you ultimately let the car go for? Because I thought it was $3,000.
No, it was a little more than that.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
I thought it was $3,000.
It's about six.
$6,000.
$6
Man,
grand
I'd
because I
own
got
it for
fucked.
$6.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'd at least have a parts car for $6.
You know what I would've
The
done?
powertrain's worth that.
Yeah.
You know what I'd rather done than sell that car for $6 grand? I'd rather get back in it, drive head first into a goddamn brick building,
Yeah.
Than to let them have it.
than to let anybody have that fucking car. Fuck you.
I asked him too. I said, "How much?" I said, let me know when that car's done." I said, "I know several people that will buy that car." And he's like, "Yeah." He said, "We couldn't let anybody know who bought it. We didn't let any of our coworkers buy it. It was a private sale." I'm like, "Are you serious?"
Private sale. Someone at that dealership got it.
Yeah. He said, "Well, we can't let any of our workers have it here, and it got bought before it even hit the room." He's like, "It was a private sale." Oh, no, it ain't.
Nah, someone bought it at that
No,
dealer.
I got fucked on that deal and they fucking knew it.
I just wanted to see how it turned out because they were getting it repainted. I at least wanted to see what it looked like
It didn't
repainted.
need to be repainted.
Well, they were going to. So.
I know they were going to, but holy shit.
That's why they price
It
gouged you
had
so
that,
bad.
I know, but it had that liquid vinyl wrap on it. So the paint underneath of it, the factory paint with 27,000 miles on it,
Yeah.
was still fucking brand new.
Yeah.
Like, not even a scratch or nothing in it.
It's protected by 10 pounds of paint.
It was protected by his fucking, like, god damn it, I could have fucking hit a brick wall, like, sideswiped the shit out of it. It wouldn't ever hurt the body work. It wouldn't have hurt the paint. It wouldn't have dented nothing. It may have gouged off 100 pounds of paint on that side, but it's just less paint I'd have to knock off with pressure washer.
Yeah.
I just hate how a dealer will screw you like that. Like,
Yeah, man.
it needs to be repainted so they gouge 10 grand off. I mean, like, not even that. Like, he sells $6,000. That car
Man,
is
how
worth like
about
20.
the brand new
over
truck
20.
they sold me with the shit transmission?
Oh yeah.
I bought a 2018 fucking GMC Sierra from that shithole.
You can't trust dealers, dude.
No, this is why I will never buy another car from a fucking dealer.
Yeah, especially used car.
Because, dealership, they don't give two fucks about you
Nah.
once you drive off
Nah.
that bitch. You
Jordan
may
will
have
tell
spent
you, Ford, man.
$70,000 there. They don't give a rat's fucking
Ford would have
ass.
sold you a piece of shit with wheels, and they're like, yeah, you're good to go.
Well, fuck, if it's got that damn blue oval on it, it's already a piece of shit on wheels.
Nah, I agree. Most
Man,
of them
I
are.
have stamped out parts for Ford for the past 8 years, and the shit they take.
Yeah.
Man, we had parts with fucking splits a mile wide.
They'd have recalls for
talking-
parts, and it'd be the same part that's having issues. They'd just throw back on it, and then there'd be another recall. That happened like 3 times in a row with parts. I'm like, when are we going to get some good parts?
Yeah.
here?
Kind of like the the tracking bars on those new S550s.
Yeah.
Man, we stamped those out. They were not made out of nothing. You go look
God.
at any aftermarket part, and it's fucking goddamn chunk of fucking aluminum there.
Yeah.
And we got these flimsy ass 60 thou fucking thick parts. It's supposed to do the same goddamn thing. It ain't
That's
doing
Ford.
fuck all. Fucking
Built
parts
up.
with splits in them. They're like, oh, that split's gonna get covered with weld, and it's just it'll be down here, and the weld's gonna be above it. It's okay. No, it's not, because it'll split right through it.
Yeah.
That split's gonna just travel over time. That part's gonna flex.
Yeah.
That's why you will never catch me in a fucking Mustang. I don't trust it. I've stamped those parts for too long.
We got a buddy in an S550.
He'd argue otherwise.
Well, he can argue
like
that
this
part,
car.
but damn it, look here, I've stamped them parts out.
His
for a
might not
long
have
time.
those. His is performance.
Yeah,
pack.
he's got the high-up package in his car.
Look, let me tell you something, buddy. They put the same goddamn parts on there. It's all the frame.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
all frame components.
I was surprised to see how thin those frames are. We stamped at J&M. Like, those are going on like the 450s and like.
Well, the frames we stamped at J&M were for the 1500.
Oh, I thought they were for the 450s.
No.
Those things were like paper thin, dude. Like, you hit that thing hard enough with a hammer and it's gonna bend.
Say, yeah. Trust me, I hit a damn 2013 F-150 right in the tow hook in an 05 Grand Prix.
Oh,
I
that is a good story.
didn't even fucking hit it like on a hard part of my car. Like, more or less, I hit it with the damn fog light and the headlight and the fender. Like, not even really the fender, more or less, more the headlight than anything. And it bent that motherfucker's tow hook completely around. I had to pay fucking $1,800 for a new fucking frame.
My
Front
God.
frame for that damn truck.
Damn.
That's the only part I hit. The only part that was damaged. Like, it was, his toe hook was just bent. And it cost me $1,800 fucking dollars.
Golly.
Like, the body on it, nothing wrong with that.
Just
It
that
just
frame.
twisted the fucking frame. I was mad.
Well, let's tell one last story and we'll wrap it up. I want you to tell Jordan the story about your truck. Like, literally the bed getting folded up. You remember that truck?
Huh?
Oh, God. So you're talking about the 08, the blue one I had at J&M?
Yeah.
Man, so I was on my way to jury duty. It's 8 o'clock in the
course.
morning. Freshly 18.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, I got jury duty. So,
Turn 18 and you get jury duty.
yeah, I was like,
God.
this is bullshit.
Yeah.
That's whack, but whatever. So I'm on my way from Cave City to Glasgow, right there by the airport.
Yeah.
We're stopped by the airport. I'm at the start of the fence, and it's a pretty
Yeah.
long distance from the start of the fence to the
Yeah,
entrance
that's like
there.
a quarter mile.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about a quarter fucking mile. Keep that in mind. All right. So this motherfucker in his Chevy Cruze.
Of course it's a cruise.
Fucking cruises, man. It's what changed my mind about cruises. Them things are tanks. To a degree now. So I'm sitting there about to light me up a Marlboro Red 100, cowboy killer.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I got this brand new Cadillac Escalade in front of me. I mean, it's got the tip tag on it, window sticker still
Yeah.
in there. Brand new. And all of a sudden, I'm just headed towards it at 100 mile an hour. And I vividly remember going, yeah, I'm on the brake. And whipping that damn 8,000-pound fucking truck into the fucking ditch. Wondering what the fuck is going on. So we go down in the ditch. And it's a pretty good ditch down there. Fucking knocked my tow mirror off on the fucking fence.
Yeah.
Fucking trying to keep it out of the fence. And then he's not letting off the gas. Like his foot is matted to the fucking floor. Back up the ditch we go. And as soon as I pop back up on the road, his car stalls. And where my ball hitch had locked in on his radiator, I ripped the whole front end of that fucking car off.
I used to have that picture of his grill, like, all still on your ball.
The bumper, the radiator, the core support, all of it was just dangling on my ball hitch. My ball hitch, right, is supposed to be, average height. What,
Your
about
knees.
a foot? About
Or
your
you bang
knee,
your
about your
knee.
shin.
Yeah.
Mine was about 1.5 inches from the ground. So looking down the side of my bed, it looked normal. It didn't look like anything was wrong with it besides the bumper was messed up. But if you really studied it, you'd notice that the truck was overall about 3 inches shorter. And why, you might ask? Well, because right at the axle there, the frame said, "Nyeh," and then bent out to both sides because he hit me dead ass square.
Damn.
And so they went out to the side and down. And again, because the bed was touching the cab, there was you got about 4 or 5 inches between the door and the back of the bed there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the bed was just door. Like I could barely get the door open.
Yeah.
God.
So to get the driver door open, I kind of lean over and kick it open.
Yeah.
I got out.
I can only imagine.
So I get out of this truck. I had just paid it off.
Damn.
Like 5 minutes before the wreck, it cleared my account.
God.
Damn.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was like slapping the face.
So
I
she
get out.
running from the DA or something?
Yeah, he was running from the fucking police because he was high on Xanax.
My God.
Motherfucker didn't know where the hell he was at. So I get out, adrenaline going. I'm like, I'm going to beat the fuck out of this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Well, that instantly changed when I saw this DEA woman, all 110 pounds of her. This dude probably 150, 160 pounds. And she's shorter than him. Scrawny as shit. Picks him up by the belt loop and slams him face down on the
Damn.
ground. I'm talking, motherfucker levitated. And with the force of God, he smacked the earth.
God.
So he smacks the ground. I look at them and there's radiator smoke and it looks like something out of a damn movie. I'm just in a daze almost. I'm like, fuck this. I get down on the ground.
I ain't trying to be next.
Exactly. My thought exactly. Because I said,
You didn't even do nothing wrong.
Yeah.
she can do that to him. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
But she can damn sure probably do that to me. And at that moment, my adrenaline was gone. My neck, my shoulder, my back was hurting. I was like, fuck this. I'm just laying on the ground. And mind you, this happened next to the damn ambulance center.
Yeah.
The dispatch center. So they come running out. Oh, we heard it. Dude comes up. He said, "Get the fuck up, man. Why are you on the ground?" I said, I'm laying there. I'm mind you, this conversation is happening while I'm still face down on the fucking ground looking up at this motherfucker. I look up and said, "You see what the hell she did to him?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "She can damn sure do that to me." He said, "She won't." I was like, "You sure?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "You damn sure? Because if she does, I'm whipping your fucking ass." Oh, God.
I'll never forget seeing that picture of your bed was I was like, whoa. What happened?
Yeah.
And then the next picture below was her whole front bumper just dangling on your ball joint or on your ball hitch. I was like, dude,
Yeah.
God.
God bless.
Yeah. Well, Cookie, it's been awesome having you on, man.
Man, it's been great being on. We're going to do this often.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, it's been fun.
So that being said, I guess we can have our outro, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you did, leave a like, rating, everything on your podcast. Tell people to go check us out. That being said, we'll see you guys in the next one.